Hello, welcome, Cabbage here. In War of the Visions JP, let's look at this mono lightning team. And I wanted to show this off because there's a couple characters here that maybe people are interested in. First we have Niv'Lu. She's coming out very soon in Global, and I recently got her to 99, been testing her out. I want to do a review of her later. And then 9S, who just came out in JP. And then I'm going to have him at level 115, so that might be interesting to look at his EX job. And then we're going to look at, the usual arena runs, but usually I just kind of show my team. I show the screen and sort of give a slight overview. But this time I wanted to go in a little bit more detail, looking at the two characters in particular. And I'm using Federika. I just had her at 99. And then the current arena map, projectile attacks will get extra damage, so that's the team that I got there. But first we've got Niv'Lu. I talked about her a little bit in the Global News video, but I have her main job Sniper, and so she's got things like agility down, and then self-buff to raise range, and then also give defense penetration. That's nice. Here is a Dispel shot, AoE. Move down shot, she's going to use this one a lot. And then here's the barrier break arrow. That's very nice against like Laswell and then tanks and stuff. And then a sub job, I'm going to give her Time Mage. I'm turning off pretty much everything but quick, so maybe she can throw 9S to the front. And then this we're increasing her range +2, and then increasing it again +1. So hopefully I can stay away from the enemies and then do good damage from afar. As for equipment, I have the brand new Platinum Bow, 187 attack. This is the Assault type. And then the bonus ability is 20 defense penetration. That's pretty strong. It won't do any extra damage on somebody that has no defense, but against tanks, maybe it could do well. And then I'm giving her Veneta's Trustmaster. It has the ability to give the Hate down, and then also Male Slayer, so maybe we can get some extra damage in there. And then a Tetrasulfid for some evade and projectile attack up. And then I recently maxed this card. Projectile attack up 25, single target resistance up 12, and then wind units get a buff, but don't have any wind units here. And then personal ability AP up, so I don't think she needs bells. We got some attack up, we got some dexterity up. If I remember, projectile users, they like dexterity to give them some more damage. So yeah, that's how she's looking. Okay, next is 9S. Let's see, I crafted his spear, the +5. This is the Assault, attack 145. Will give you Pierce attack up 15, and then also Lightning attack up 30, so this is perfect for him. I'm building him for defense, so I gave him the Salty Rage, the shield type, and then I gave him his Trustmaster. A little bit of HP, 10 defense, and then an active ability which will give regen, and then also resistance to sleep, confusion, and charm. So that is nice. Defense is at 50. He's kind of a tanky character. But I wouldn't call him a true tank because he doesn't have any hate generation. I'm giving him Golem for the defense, and then Fenrir, give him some attack, give him a little bit of agility. I think his agility is the lowest of these three characters. And then magic resistance for everybody, and then HP up on 9S. And yeah, 5700 HP, that's not too bad. Almost 1000 attack, that's also pretty good. And then he has a base move and then jump of 3 and 2, so he's pretty mobile. But I gave him a Clock Up. This is a support ability. Move +1 and then agility up, so that's good. I also gave him the Viking support ability for HP and attack up. And then if we take a quick look at his Yorha main job, he has a ranged attack for a little bit of damage. Here is the shield up, the buff version for going to EX jobs. But AoE self-buff will raise defense and spirit, and then will also give himself protect. So he becomes very defensive, very beefy. And then a Protect is nice because, you know, defense or spirit, they can be broken or penetrated. But nothing can go through Protect. You can only dispel it, so that's kind of additional protection for him. Let's see, I turned off Assault Field. This is a ranged AoE buff to raise attack and accuracy. I want him to go more towards the front rather than buff his teammates, so turn that off. And then here is an AoE attack. This will cancel things that are in the middle being cast, and then also lower agility, so nice breaks there. And then here's one of his best attacks, Hacking. Does not have an attack type, so it can go through any like slash resistance or magic resistance. And then will also break attack and magic, so yeah, definitely one of his best attacks. And then for the sub-job, I gave him a Nightblade. Here is a double resist self-buff. This will raise Pierce and then projectile resistance. And here is Stun Blade, a little bit of range, maybe cause stun. AP Drain, that could be good, but I'm not going to use it here. Spinning Rush, this will do damage around him. And then finally is Drain Rush. This is maybe one of the best attacks for Nightblade, but 3-hit attack, and then we'll also drain HP. So yeah, we'll see if he uses that. And then here, Just Evade. This is like a reflex for physical attacks only. And then let's look at his status. So he has some interesting resistances, including some elementals, so he can get tanky. And then again, he has the self-buffs. Okay, and finally is Federika. I don't think we need to look at her in detail. I'm giving her Lucius Trustmaster in order to increase her agility and then range. And then I'm giving her this card here. We'll give everybody Ice Slayer, so I'll have the natural advantage on water characters, but I could also go against ice, perhaps. But for lightning element units, they will also get slash resistance up, so against like Laswell, maybe Auron and stuff, I can get some extra defense there. And then agility up for just Federika. So yeah, that's how my team is looking. Next, let's go into a few fights. Okay, first fight will be all water, Gracida, Erudita, and Tita. Alright, this map's kind of interesting because it's kind of like split into like 3 columns. There's one that goes up and above, like a bridge, that's in the middle. And then on the 2 sides is kind of like the riverbank. And so, you know, depending on how you build your team and how they buff each other, you might have them all like go straight forward and then take on the other guys one by one. Or you might have them come to the center and then buff each other. And yeah, depending on how you move, the fight's going to go very differently because people are going to behave differently. Okay, but more or less we have the 3 characters going against each other one-on-one. And I forgot to mention this, but 9S, he has very nice elevation on his attacks, so that's how he was able to take down that character there. And we had the reflex there from Federika. Not a lot of damage there from Erudita. We do have the Fenrir card for the magic resistance. But there's 9S again, sniping. Alright, double shot there from Federika. And Federika, she's going to get the EX jobs later this month, and I have her shards already, so I'll take her to 120 when I can. Okay, slow shoot from Niv'Lu, that will lower agility, and then regular attack from 9S, and there goes Erudita. So yeah, that shouldn't have been too surprising. A lightning team beating a water team. But here's Mediana, Erudita again, and Rain. And I've said this many times before, and I'm going to keep saying it until it's not true anymore. But there's zero need for a mono-element team, even now in JP. It's just kind of a fun thing to do. Later on, probably in Global, all of the Vision cards, UR and MR, will get element party buffs. But you don't need it for Arena. I don't think you want it for a guild battle because you can't choose your opponent as well in there. And then even PvE, there are the equipment farming quests. And then if you beat like the higher difficulty with a mono element team, then you'll get a +3 of that weapon, which really helps with farming. But you know, you can bring a couple like strong characters, fill out the rest of your team with like weak characters of that element, and then give them some vision cards that can help you out. And then bring a really strong friend, and then you can still clear it, get the +3 weapon. If worst comes to worst, then you can, use Vision Orb to continue, but you'll still get the clear there, so yeah. Niv'Lu's Limit Break there, crazy range, and then also breaks defense, so that was very effective. Okay, Faiga from Rain. Again, the Fenrir Vision card helping me out, and then it'll take him down. Okay, Gilgamesh, Tida, and Howlet. This is kind of a scary team. Howlet, he can do a lot of damage already, and then Gilgamesh, he is EX job, so his Kotetsu will be a little bit upgraded. He's using the bells there. It will remove re-raise from people, so that'll make him an answer to like Yuna, and then Halloween Naidu. But my Niv'Lu will use the Hate Down, and then Male Killer, that will be good against Gilgamesh. And then Arm Aim on Howlet there, didn't get the Disable, however. And then 9S, he's using the Defense, Spirit, and then Protect, self-buff. So almost no damage there from Tida. Okay, there's the Dispel Shoot from Niv'Lu. That will get rid of the Self-Haste from Gilgamesh. Okay, Howlet will cast Cura. 9S will use the Spinning Attack to hit everybody around him. Gilgamesh will use his upgraded Kotetsu, get rid of Re-Raise, which Niv'Lu doesn't have anyway. Take her down. And I'm not able to take down Howlet. Okay, regular attack from 9S, and self-haste from Gilgamesh. Alright, finally taking down Howlet. Okay, Excalibur. I didn't see what that did. It looked like a dispel of some kind. Alright, there goes 9S. Okay, that is a barrier on Gilgamesh. Niv'Lu could disable that with her barrier breaking shoot. But there goes Federika, so yeah, that was not a good team to go against. Okay, next, Tida, Irudita, and Kain. And I'm staying the hell away from any team with Yuna, because I don't have anybody on my team that can really take her on. There's still a bunch of her in Arena, of course. If I had somebody really strong, like Super Stern, or EX, Jiza, or Kain, or Dwayne, then I'd be able to take her on. But yeah, don't have anybody here, so we'll just avoid her. Okay, Courage there on Kain. And again with the Defense Spirit and Protect, self-buff. Cheer from Tida, that will raise attack and defense. Okay, Dispel. Alright, I was very happy to get the pushback from that attack on Federika. That probably prevented an attack. Kain did the self-buff instead. Okay, Attract Blade from Tida. Oh, there goes my Niv'Lu. Okay, 100% hit attack from Federika. Sphere Shoot, I guess that's what that is called. And then Courage from Kain. Okay, that's that 3-hit drain attack from Nightblade. But this Tida's pretty buff. He has like barriers or something. I'm not doing a lot of damage to him at all. Alright, Limit Break taking down Federika. Yeah, we can't expect Frederika to work well against one of the best physical attackers in the game, if they come in range. Okay, that was an AoE attack. Break the agility of the other characters. And I love both 9S and 2B, because they have like the levitating weapons, just like in the original game. It looks very cool in this game too. And they do nice sound effects as well with the Nier characters, so it's fun playing with them. But yeah, as we can see with Kain, he's very isolated from the rest of the battle because there's that big bridge in the way. Okay, there's the just evade. So dodge that from Tidus. Yeah, this is not going well. Alright, there goes 9S. He doesn't have great magic resistance. Okay, next we have Christmas Victora, Delita, and then Tidus. All limited units. This person is called Nolkin-san. There is a JP YouTuber called Nolkin Hank. I don't think it's the same person, but yeah. Okay, bells on Tidus. Niv'Lu will use the hate down and male killer. Okay, again we'll use the pushback attack from Federika. And that is an attack up self buff from Christmas Victora. And attack and magic self buff from Delita. Aiming, that will add range and then defense penetration on Niv'Lu. And haste go from Tidus. Okay, also aiming on Christmas Victora. Okay, that's not bad damage. Alright, sniping again from 9S. Federika will use a limiter off, so increase her range and then agility. And then Niv'Lu's limit break again. Very cool looking limit break. Okay, break the defense on Delita. Dispel shot from Christmas Victora. She might be the second sniper in the game, I think. You are after Niv'Lu. Okay, there's hacking, finally. That's the non-attack type, so yeah, go through all attack resistances. And then also broke a bunch of stuff, so... Okay, there goes Delita from my very, very far range attacks from my ranged guys. Okay, last fight. This will be against Erudita and Laswell and Vineta. My only character with 100% hit attacks is Federika, so it's a good thing that she's starting out in front of Vineta. But yeah, that is a kind of a demerit of both Niv'Lu and 9S, so if you are using an invade team, you can go against them. Oh yeah, the AI was very strange this fight. But my characters are going to stay very back and then buff each other a lot. Yeah, there I wish Federika had done the 100% hit attack, but oh well. Okay, Laswell has the Bunshin. That's the image that will block or deny just one attack. Alright, 9S is rushing forward, that's good. Okay, Vineta's limit break. Does not do a lot of damage because again I have the nice defenses. But the poison, that's going to be annoying. Okay, but there's quick from Niv'Lu. He will run back and then do the double resist. Again, that will raise the projectile and then pierce resistance. And Niv'Lu's limit break again. Okay, break the defense on Irudita, and I think that broke the barrier on Laswell, so that's good. Another self-buff from Federika. I really wish my guys would get rid of Vineta. And double resist again. Yeah, and that poison is pretty crazy on Vineta. If you really raise the level of the limit break, it will do more damage through that. Okay, Vineta takes down Vixura, finally take down Vineta. Okay, that's the move -1 ranged attack from Niv'Lu. And 9S, about 99% of his HP was taken away from that poison, so there he goes from Laswell's limit break. Take down Irudita there. Okay, there's the barrier breaking arrow, but we don't need it as much now because the Bunshin is gone. Okay, break the agility there. And that was smart. That was smart AI from my Niv'Lu to kind of go up on that higher ground, sort of isolate herself away from Laswell while still being able to attack him. So we won that through the tiebreaker. Okay, so that was a quick look, just a snapshot at a couple of lightning units, and then also kind of a quick look at Arena in JP. Alright, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again. Take care.